This is Morten from Inkish. We are still reporting here from the open house with BOBST in Santa Fe Springs in California. I'm now talking to Phillip. He works for a company called Infinity Foils. And see, you have to tell me the next one.
Universal engraving.
See, universal engraving. I can't remember why. I don't understand why I can't remember, but it's apparently a flaw in my brain. Sorry about that.
No problem.
But I mean, you do wonderful things. Tell me a little bit. Let's start with this one. But that was what caught my attention this morning, right?
So basically, when you order normal dies to do embossing, debossing, and foil stamping, normally people buy the dies separately and they attach it onto their chase, be it a small kludgy or, like we're here, a box. In order to make things a lot more efficient and to be more labor conscious, we can actually set it up in advance on an actual steel plate where you can actually just from the plate throw it onto the machine, heat it up, and be ready to go.
And that's exactly what the show here, right?
Exactly. So the time and effort it would normally take for you to set these up, which sometimes could be 20, 30 minutes. With large jobs like this, it could be a couple hours. It's already ready to go off the press.
So that saves a lot of time for the customer, right?
Yeah, definitely.
And at the same time, you told me that when you use the bronze material here, you basically can almost ship and deliver, not deliver, but ship same day as you get the orders, right?
Yes, if, like for example, being here in California, if we have an order by 12 noon, we can make and ship the dies same day. If you just order the dies by themselves, if you do something like this on a plate, it does take an extra day for us to get this out the door, but we're very quick and efficient. We have a lot of equipment. We have a very skilled customer service team that we can get these things out pretty quickly.
I mean, one thing is that you're so fast and you're so good at what you do, but it just looks fantastic, right?
Well, we're a company that's been in the industry for over 40 years, so we kind of know what we're doing. We've been doing these since doing them by hand, and now we've gotten with modern technologies that's a lot more efficient in terms of using etching and also CNC.
So do you see a growing demand for this kind of, I call it the beautification industry?
We're trying, but there's other innovations coming out. Yeah. So we're seeing a segue between this and the newer technologies. So I don't think this is ever going to go away. No. I think it's just going to work more hand in hand with other technologies like the digital foiling and other aspects.
And that's super cool because you also have the Infinity Foil and you deliver both analog and digital foils, right?
Yes, we do hot foil, cold foils, as well as digital sleeking foils. So we have a variety of different foils available.
And where do you see the development? And I mean, if you start with the analog foils, is it more and more on the cold foil side? Because I sometimes see that cold foil is very efficient because with the overprint capabilities, it is a relatively cheap, high quality solution, right?
True. There's a different aspects where you'll have one portion of the box that can be cold foil or hot foiled, and then another portion can add UV raised coating to it, which is now a kind of a new thing that's been popping up quite a bit. So there's definitely a way to mold both of them together to make them work real efficiently.
And what about, because you mentioned both MGI and Skodex and the digital vendors, is that like a growing market for you then, or?
Yes, definitely. We're definitely in that market. We're seeing a lot more of that, especially in the trading card industry, where they're starting to see a lot more embellishments with holographics and different textures that go onto the actual cards. So yeah, we're definitely in that space. We have some great products under the Infinity Foil line that will be able to achieve that with Skodex and all the other different companies out there.
And you have two examples I got from you. I mean, one is the box that we are seeing being produced here with BOBST, where you see a typical hot foil, analog made, and it's super nice.
That's a matte gold foil used with our actual dies to make that product.
That looks really nice.
Yes.
And then you have something here where it's your business card, where you can see that it's a digital foil.
This is a soft touch, and this is actually with the digital foil, slicking foil that you can use.
The only thing I will tell you is that sometimes when you go digital, there's too much of it, right?
I don't know about that.
But that's the designer's choice, of course, right?
Correct.
No, I'm just joking, but it's just fantastic because these opportunities open up new doors for vendors like you and the market, but also for customers that may be a little bit afraid that it becomes too expensive. They may need to do a large volume, right?
Well, on a smaller scale, when you get into slicking foil, all this stuff can be adhered just using a UV coating. So for a smaller printing operation, they can get into the foiling by using a laminator and also UV technology to apply foil to products. So there's a wide open aspect of doing large format like this, as well as doing small scale like mom and pop shop type deal So there's a lot of opportunity out there. So
Where are you located? Where's your headquarters?
our headquarters is located in Kansas.
Yeah.
And then we have facilities throughout the United States, as well as Europe and in Mexico and Canada
Whoa, okay,
for foil
so
and dyes. Yes, we just recently expanded into Mexico with dye operations as well as foil. And then we also have foil available in northern or Canada. And then we have a facility out of England called Falcon Tech UEI that handles all of Europe. So
Fantastic. I mean, great to meet you, Philip. Thank you, and I
Thank
hope
you.
you had a good day here.
yeah, I did. Thank you so much.
Okay, you're welcome.